morning everybody, welcome to Kingston Library Rhyme and Story Time. We're broadcasting this to you at home today because the library isn't open, but what we're going to do today is a rhyme time that we normally do in the library, and the theme for today is body rhymes. So it's lots of action rhymes about learning different parts of the body. So stand up and shake around a little bit and we'll see if we can do some rhymes together. Now the first rhyme we're going to do is one that you all know. It's called head, shoulders, knees and toes. So can you put your hand on your head? Do you know where your head is? If you have a baby in the room and they don't know where their head is, if you put your hand on their head, they'll know that that word goes with that thing. Now, do you know where your shoulders are? They're here, right? That's it. And your knees? That's easy. And your toes are down here. Right, put your hands back on your head and here we go. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Do you think you can do that faster? Put your hands back on your head. Here we go, a little bit faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Give yourself a clap. Well done. The next one we're going to do is called wave your arms, wave them in the air. And what we're doing this time is adding a describing word onto each part of the body, so we're learning some new words. So if you wave your arms in the air, the tune goes like this. Wave your arms, wave them in the air. Up and down, can you wave them there? Now, what can we do with our heads? Can you nod them up and down like this? Here we go. Nod your head, nod it in the air. Up and down, can you nod it there? Very good. Now, remember your shoulders. Can you remember where they are? They're here and here. We're going to shrug our shoulders. Now, shrug is a good word to learn, isn't it? Are you ready? Shrug your shoulders, shrug them in the air. Up and down, can you shrug them there? Very good, give them a roll around. And now we're going to do our hands. Now, can you clap your hands? But we're going to clap your hands up and down. Here we go. Clap your hands, clap them in the air. Up and down, can you clap them there? Brilliant. Now, what about your fingers? Can you wiggle them up and down? Here we go. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle them in the air. Up and down, can you wiggle them there? Lovely. Now what about your knees or your feet? We can stamp our feet up and down, can't we? I'm sitting down, but you might want to stand up to do this. Here we go. Stamp your feet, stamp them in the air. Up and down, can you stamp them there? Now last of all, we're going to try pointing our toes. Now don't be worried if you can't do this. Children normally can't do this until they're about 2.5 years old. But if you do football or ballet, you might be able to do this. Here we go. Point your toes, point them in the air. Up and down, can you point them there? Very good, have another little shake out. Right, so we've learnt some lovely words about parts of the body. We're going to do another rhyme that you know now, and it's called If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands. Now this rhyme is about sequencing, and sequencing is when you do things in a certain order. There are 4 verses to this rhyme, and at the end you have to remember to do them in the right order. So here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. No, no. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. No, no. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. No, no. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are. We are. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are. We are. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are. We are. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 4. Clap, clap, nod, nod, stamp, stamp. We are. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 4. Clap, clap, nod, nod, stamp, stamp. We are. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 4. Clap, clap, nod, nod, stamp, stamp. We are. are! Well done if you got the sequence right on those ones. Now then, what we're going to do next? We're going to do a rhyme called the Grand Old Duke of York, and I've got a little puppet here. Now, the reason for doing this one is to practice marching. Now, I'm sure you can all do marching. It's just coordinating your arms and legs. The reason we learn this one is sometimes when you're out for a walk and you're getting a little bit tired, it's a good one to sing to help you get all the way home or to help you get up the stairs to bed at night. And it goes like this. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. There we go, we've done a good marching song. Now, we're learning about parts of the body, and all the rhymes we've done so far are about big movements, using your gross motor skills, that's your big muscles in your body. We're going to do one more of these, and then we're going to learn some rhymes about how to use the little muscles in your body, like your hands and your fingers. But we're going to do one more big body rhyme, and this one is a rhyme where we're going to do some drama and some acting. So you need to think that you're going to be lots of different sorts of animals, and see if you can make your body move like the different kinds of animals. And this one's called Down in the Jungle Today. We're going to start off by being a tiger, and we're going to creep through the jungle like this. Tigers creep through the jungle, tigers creep through the jungle, tigers creep through the jungle, down in the jungle today. Now, what other kinds of animals live in the jungle? Should we be monkeys? What would a monkey do? I think it would swing through the jungle. Can you swing? Here we go. Monkeys swing through the jungle, monkeys swing through the jungle, monkeys swing through the jungle, down in the jungle today. Now then, what about elephants? So we have elephants in our jungle, and they're going to stamp through the jungle. You might have a big trunk here as well. So, elephants stamp through the jungle, elephants stamp through the jungle, elephants stamp through the jungle, down in the jungle today. But in the jungle, I think we have lots of little animals as well, like spiders. So I think spiders are going to wriggle through the jungle. Are you ready? Spiders wriggle through the jungle, spiders wriggle through the jungle, spiders wriggle through the jungle, down in the jungle today. Now, what about frogs? How would a frog move in the jungle? Do you think it would jump through the jungle? It might do so. Frogs can jump through the jungle, frogs can jump through the jungle, frogs can jump through the jungle, down in the jungle today. Now, if you're doing this at home, you can make up any sort of animal. You just need to think of a good describing word that goes with it. So I think we're going to have a go at maybe snakes. Snakes are going to slither through the jungle. That's a good describing word, isn't it? Here we go. Snakes can slither through the jungle, snakes can slither through the jungle, snakes can slither through the jungle, down in the jungle today. And last of all, I think we might have an animal that lives in the rivers in the jungle. We're going to do a crocodile, and it's going to go through the jungle. Here we go. Crocodiles snap through the jungle, crocodiles snap through the jungle, crocodiles snap through the jungle, down in the jungle today. So, there we go. We've done lots of rhymes about parts of the body and describing how different things move. So I hope you've learned some new words. We're just going to do a few little rhymes now about how to use your hands and fingers to strengthen all those little muscles. Now, the rhymes we're using today, we have to use rhymes that are royalty-free. So some rhymes we can't do, but we're going to do our favourite ones that we can do today. So we're going to do Incy, Wincy, Spider. Now, what's lovely about this song, it helps you to do up buttons. It's that movement that you do when you're doing up buttons. So make your hands into a spider. Here we go. Incy, Wincy, Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And Incy, Wincy, Spider climbed up the spout again. This time we're going to send Incy up the garden wall, and it goes like this. Incy, Wincy, Spider climbed up the garden wall. Down came the rain and made the spider fall. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And Incy, Wincy, Spider climbed up the wall again. Lovely. Right, now we're going to do one now that uses all the muscles in your hands and fingers. It's called crabs and starfish. So give your hands a shake out to start. We're going to do the whole thing twice. If you don't know it, you can join in second time around. Here we go. Crabs and starfish, big sharks too, octopus and penguins, dolphins too, crabs and starfish, big sharks too, octopus and penguins, dolphins too. That works your hands out, doesn't it? Right, we're just going to do a couple more rhymes. We're going to do 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. Now this is a very old rhyme, but really good for working on your hand muscles. So I've got all my little peas in the pod here, and we're going to do it once with this hand and once with this hand. So, 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did all the rest. They grew and did not stop, until one day the pod went pop. Let's try it with the other hand. 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did all the rest. They grew and did not stop, until one day the pod went pop. Lovely, we just got one rhyme for you today left, and this one's called A Sailor Went to Sea, and the reason we do this one, because it's really good for your coordination with your hands. Now, you might want to do this with a friend, like this, or you can do it on your own, on your knee, like this, but this is how it goes. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see, was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Let's try that a bit faster. Are you ready? Here we go. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see, was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Give yourself a clap. Well done. That's our body rhyme time that we do. So hopefully you've learned some words about parts of the body. You've tried using your body in different ways, learned some good describing words. So thank you for tuning into Kingston Library Rhyme Time today. We'd like to do more of these sessions, so please do send us your ideas and suggestions for other rhymes and stories. At the moment we have to be mindful of digital copyright, and we can't broadcast any rhymes or stories without the publisher's consent. But yesterday, Penguin Random House announced that their books would be temporarily exempt from digital copyright and available for us to broadcast. So we thank them for that, and we hope that others will do the same, so that we can share the very best stories and songs with you. In the meantime, we're going to post a link to the book start broadcast of A Busy Day for Birds, read by Oria Dubé, which is the story that we would normally use when we were doing this body rhyme story time. But goodbye from us today, and please come back soon for some more sessions.